What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new live stream. Hopefully, everyone's having a good week. And yeah, got an exciting stream for you guys. Obviously, talk Cobra Kai. New spinoff announced by Amazon. And we even got some Invincible stuff to talk about. But we'll start with, Cobra Kai Part 2 theories. And then when Tristan gets here eventually, we'll talk about the boys and Invincible later. But I'll do a quick rundown of the chat. Cobra Kai Farm. We got confirmation. Yeah, I also want to discuss that too. Mr. Miyagi prequel series. Hasn't been green light yet, but the creators want to make it happen. Cold Showers, weird name. Never been here before, but I like Cobra Kai. Well, you're in the right place. It's up underground. White Weeson Y Yandel. What the hell? Season 6. Judging by part 1, yes, but I do think parts 2 and 3 will be better though. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Season 2's most underrated season. Love drama between teenagers. Okay. Daniel and Johnny arguing. Yeah, it's getting ridiculous at this point. We got Melissa. What's up?
Hey, Bonza, how's it going? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, how's it going?
Good.
Oh, that's good.
What's up, round table? Every time Daniel and Johnny argue, makes want to turn off the TV. Yeah.
Yeah, we're with you.
It's hard to rank 1/3 of a season. That's compared to like 3-4 episodes. My current ranking 5, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's most people's ranking. Although most people think season 3 is the best, but it's cool to see someone have season 3 as their least favorite.
Yeah, think outside the box,
Yeah, I hope Johnny and Daniel. They might argue over the Thoeries situation. Like, I actually think they're going to blame each other for that happening. Because Johnny knows exactly what happened. Why have them team up? It's going to argue back and forth because they want to push drama to keep the audience engaged. That's probably why. And they still think it's funny, even though it's not.
Yeah.
Like, it was funny in season 4, but we're in season 6. It's the final season. It's not that funny anymore.
No. I mean, in all honesty, though, too, I mean, I think it was a little bit more Johnny's fault than it was Daniel's because, like, Johnny,
for once, I was on Daniel's side for once.
Yeah. I mean, Johnny just, when Daniel was trying to calm Tori down in that fight, like when
Johnny just keep his mouth shut.
Right, and Daniel asked Johnny for some support. What did Johnny say? It's like, are you sure you're not choosing sides? When Tori was accusing Daniel and Amanda picking Sam over her, and Daniel and Amanda was like, it's like, we're not taking sides, and and Johnny just opened his big fat mouth and said, "You sure about that? Like, come on, dude."
Yeah, that was like the final straw for Tori. So
right,
they need to cast a really good actor as Miyagi. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yep. I do too. I think they will. I think, what? I think the big three have proven themselves more than trustworthy with this universe.
Yeah, I just hope they don't do it like right after season 6. Like,
no. I think they'll take their time with. I think
like 3 to 5 years.
I think the fact that they made it to season 6 and wanting to end on their terms, they've proven that they will take their time, that they will do this right.
Yeah.
They'll do this right
Especially
no matter what.
now that they're kind of like giving us some like backstory of Miyagi in this season.
Yeah.
So we got to see how that
Yep.
plays out. Do
Yeah.
you
I
think
think
Daniel and
I
John
think
are
they'll
actually
end
done?
up Miyagi.
Marcus, to answer your question, I don't think they're actually going to be done. I think it was just the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
Once they like, because now they know what they're up against. Like they're up against, Kreese and Kim's Cobra Kai.
Yep.
Now they're going to have to
And
be
they're
on
going
the
to be
same
up against
page.
Silver. Yeah, and they're
They're
going
going
to
to
be up
get,
against Silver after that.
yeah, they're going to get chosen back though. We know that. I think Daniel was in the right and Johnny was in the wrong. Yeah, I mean Johnny does have a fair point about like wanting her to get it out of her system and like giving his point about his mom, but he's still in the wrong 100%. And just made the situation worse for no reason.
Right, and not only that, like. Did he realize that if Daniel hadn't stopped that fight, Tori would have seriously she might have put Sam in the hospital.
Yeah, and like when like Tori, like even after she scored a point, she put an extra kick on Sam, which wasn't needed. And Daniel's like, "Whoa! Like, did you not catch that? Like, you not paying attention?" And he's like, "I got it." Like I don't know what Johnny was doing, but it was just weird.
Right.
Grace is gonna make
not only that.
Yeah,
Grace. And it's not only that. Yeah. And it's not only that. Like when Tori was really going at Sam, like that aggressive, it's like Johnny wasn't even noticing that,
yeah. If anything, he was encouraging it. Like he was fine with it.
How would he have felt? One has to wonder, how would he have felt if Tori had actually put Sam in the hospital?
Yeah.
It seriously injured her, broken her nose.
Yeah, and that would have effed up not only Tori and Sam's relationship, but that would have effed up Johnny and Daniel's relationship even further. Not that it's already screwed up.
Right. I mean, and it's but I mean, you have to. Do you think he would have even felt? He probably would have felt guilty for what he did because, he's got a good relationship with Sam too.
Yeah, and Daniel probably would have said, "This is like one of your classic Johnny screw ups."
Right, he gets hurt. And what he said about Miyagi was also out of line.
Yes, he deserved to get punched in the face. I don't care what anyone says.
Right.
He's like,
I mean,
I heard about I'm so sick of you holding him like a untouchable angel or whatever. Amanda told me about his box of dirty secrets. He was a thief and a liar. Like, bro, this man saved your life.
Right. And Johnny should talk. And Johnny has any room to talk.
Look at the shit your mentor did. He almost choked you to death in the parking lot. He tried to kill you twice because in season 3 he was choking him to death.
Right.
Look at all the shit your mentor did.
And like I said again, Johnny has any room to talk.
Yeah.
Look at all the stuff he's done. I mean, look at the stuff he's done.
Yeah. So he really shouldn't be talking bad about Miyagi about that at all. That was just way out of line. Someone made a theory that Quan is Chang's son. I doubt that.
No, I doubt that.
That was in China, and they're in Korea. Completely two.
Not only that, it was in 2010. The timeline makes no sense.
That doesn't make any sense to me. Johnny also does not know how to deal with grief the best. Johnny Lilly missed the birth of Robbie. Yeah, exactly. So Tori shouldn't be taking influence from him or whatever. Jacob Bertrand said in episode 12 he's going to get a new hair color. Interesting. So probably not going to be rocking the American Mohawk the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Johnny's getting weaker the more he lowers his testosterone by drinking. I'm surprised he can still fight. Okay. Johnny wanted the ref to give Tori a point deduction in season 4 for elbowing Sam, but this season when Tori gives Sam an extra kick after scoring a point. Yeah, Johnny's kind of regressed a little bit this season. I don't know why, but
it's like, and you know what the thing is? You know what the funny thing is that he was accusing Daniel and Amanda of being biased towards Sam, but yet one can't help but think that maybe in that fight he was being a little biased towards Tori.
Yeah. Silver will jump crease after the tourney.
I mean, I don't mean it like that.
Silver will jump crease after the tourney for getting soft on Tori in the finals under Kim's orders. Interesting. Everyone is hyping Quan up.
Yeah.
I think he'll lose to Hawk. I don't agree with that. I think Quan will beat him.
No, I don't think so.
It's gonna
Now,
take
when
a
I
lot
say
to
bias,
beat him.
Yeah. Now, when I say bias towards Tori, I don't mean it the way that it sounds. I don't mean that in a bad way, because I think it's great that he was on Tori's side, because especially in that moment, she just lost, she just lost her mom, so I get it. So I think that was I think that's great, but like, enough is enough,
Yeah. This right here is the metaverse. We're all here talking to people online. So, okay, that has nothing to do with whatever. All Daniel does is glaze Mr. Miyagi. It was not out of line for Johnny to say. No, it was out of line. It was disrespectful. 100% disrespectful.
The man saved his life.
Like, yeah, he does. Like, he does glaze Miyagi a little bit too much, and he kind of just like, it's kind of like he's forgetting the Karate Kid 3 thing where like Miyagi says like, you have your own way or whatever, like
right. And not only that, like,
hey guys.
He can have no respect for Daniel at all, but I mean, and he may not even understand why Daniel like puts Miyagi on a pedestal, but he himself should have respect for the man saved his life.
Yeah.
I mean, he should at least understand why Daniel puts him on that pedestal, because again, he saved his life. And if you think about it, if Miyagi hadn't saved Johnny's life, then Johnny wouldn't have a family.
Yeah. Let's see. He said here, we're talking about Cobra Kai right now.
Yeah.
He said the hair color in episode 12 is his favorite. I wonder what color. It'd be nice if you go back to purple. It'd be nice if you go back to purple, but I don't think it's going to happen, though.
Yeah.
It's way out of line for Johnny to say that. Yeah, he deserves.
I understood what Johnny was trying to say in that scene, but like him saying he's a liar and Daniel was upset about that. He didn't need to say that.
I don't see Tori winning. I see Robbie winning, but I don't see Tori winning. She can't win now because he's on Cobra Kai. Like, if she was still in Miyagi-Do, then I'd say yes, I'd be for it. But now you can't have her win because she's on Cobra Kai, and if she wins under Cobra Kai, that's going to put the ideology through her head that Cobra Kai is the right way, and it's not.
Yeah.
Yep, and it's not like that. It's a lose-lose situation too for her.
Y'all are forgetting Johnny's addicted to drinking. I don't think he's as addicted to drinking anymore. Like, he kind of he didn't give it up completely, but he kind of just
he still does it, but he's not like the whole.
He kind of just toned it back a bit since getting Carmen pregnant and stuff like that.
Yep.
Devin and Anthony will date. I'd rather they not, but it is possible.
We'll say if they do it, like, I think they're like the most.
It is possible, but I didn't think Kenny and Devin were a possibility before Devin did what she did. Yeah.
I can't believe they did that. Like, they had Devin do that. Like,
there was no reason for that. There was really no reason for that.
It wasn't even funny. It was just gross.
I
understand she wants to get in, but like, how she feel proud of herself by doing it?
Yeah, Devin did Anthony dirty though by letting him take the blame. Yeah, that's gonna cost.
Now Kenny's gonna think it's him. He's gonna want to beat him up or something.
And she can't stop anything from happening because she's in Barcelona and they're still
right. And you know what? How much do I bet that Kenny tells Sean, and Sean, what if Sean go after Anthony?
Oh God, that's not gonna be good.
Robbie's not there.
Maybe Kenny won't say anything to him. He'll just beat him up himself. I don't know.
No, think about it like this: Robbie's not there, Hawk's not there, and Sam's not there, and Daniel's not there, and Johnny and Chosen aren't going to be there to protect Anthony. To protect Anthony.
Exactly.
Devin is such a cheater, just like Mr. Beast. Nice. Do you think Anthony and Kenny will fight again part 2? It's possible now, especially now that Anthony believes Kenny believes Anthony, is behind the laxatives. Silver, I don't think he killed Thoeries' mom. Why would that be on his priority list?
Why would he need to do that? He didn't even have that big of a problem with Thoeries like that.
Like he didn't care whether if she was on his side or not. He said in that season, if you want to leave, then that's fine. I won't hold it against you.
Yeah, he obviously didn't care for her like that, but he didn't hate her like that. He would do that.
He just saw her as a building piece to his empire, and he's like,
why would you want to do that?
He says, if she leaves, then whatever. If she stays, then great.
Yeah, what would be his point to kill her mom? What did she ever do to him?
I don't even think he cares that much,
What did she do to him that he would ever want to do that?
But I actually wouldn't put it past Kreese to know. I don't think Kreese killed Thoeries' mom either. But I wouldn't put it past Kreese to have known that Thoeries' mom died before she did. I think that he may have gone to her house first, because you have to think about it. It's kind of weird that Kreese just went, Kreese just knew that Thoeries was at the hospital, because wouldn't the first place that he would go to look for Thoeries would be at her house? How do you know that she was at that hospital at that time? I think I've got a theory that Kreese went to Thoeries' house first before he went to the hospital, and was there just as her mom collapsed, and instead of calling for help or getting help, he left her there while he also had her make that fist, so that in case Thoeries refused to come with them at first, that would weaken Thoeries enough for him to actually convince her to come back. What do you guys think?
That's a pretty wild theory.
Yeah, I just don't think he has anything to do with it. It just happened.
I mean, the fact that he's even in the States is absurd to me. He's just popping up like Thanos, everywhere without any ramifications.
Do you think it's possible that Kreese could have pulled a page from Captain Turner's book?
No.
Do you think it's possible?
What do you mean by that?
What?
What do you mean?
Do you remember when with what I said about Kreese knowing about Thoeries' mom's death before she did, and just keeping it from her, the way Captain Turner kept Betsy's death from Kreese.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people had that theory in season 4, so it could be a thing.
Huh.
But
I just definitely don't think he had anything to do with it. I don't think he actually, people actually think he killed them all at all. So I still never believe that.
Well, yeah, I don't think
she didn't mean that. She just
I'm just talking about that theory in general from people.
She was just saying that him walking in on it happening, and then
yeah, I know. I was just saying those people that just made that theory about him killing them all. I never believed it even when I first saw it.
Yeah,
and letting Thoeries find her so that she would be weak enough for him to him to convince her to go back completely.
Yeah.
I do believe that I don't think Kreese was responsible for Thoeries' mom's death, but I do think that he used it.
Yeah. Anthony's gonna have to fight for himself. Yeah.
Yep.
Someone gonna clap Tori. Okay, dude, relax.
Pray to God though that it's just
Devin,
against Kenny and not against John.
Yeah. Screw Devin. They should have replaced. Yeah, the fact that Devin shouldn't even be in the Sekai.
Yeah,
sorry.
dude, Hawk should have
Honestly,
been in there in the first place.
Yeah, can we stop this theory? Kwan's not dating Tori. Stop it.
No.
I know
I
he's
hate
not.
that.
He's gonna clap her cheeks and said, "All right, dude, chillax. Slow down there, buddy.
Get the guy out of here. Time him out.
Just relax."
And honestly, if you ask me, none of Anthony, Devin, and Kenny should not be going to the Sekai at all.
Yeah.
Here's your
Kwan
dream
dating
team.
Sam's not happening either. I don't know why people think.
I
don't know why people think Kwan's the one she's walking with on the beach. That's kind of weird.
That was not even
first
him.
Of all, there's no indication that anything's going on.
That was not even him. If you look at the damn league, it's not even close.
Yes, I agree with this one here. Kwan will beat Miguel, but lose to Robbie. I
can see this.
Yeah.
Tori did expose, so yeah, but is that really gonna make him kill her? Like hire somebody to kill her mom? Yeah. Like that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I don't even think Silver would do that.
Even if it was Kwan, there's no indication that anything is happening between the guy that Sam was walking with on the beach. Nothing. Even if he was flirting with her, that doesn't mean she's flirting with him.
I just need to know the context of that scene, but I don't believe it was Kwan. It doesn't even look like him.
Because people are like, oh, Sam's cheating on Miguel. Oh, no. Like, whenever it's like Sam, they have to jump to the worst possible scenario. It's ridiculous.
All Siva does have, she deserves all the hate, but I don't want to believe it.
Daniel Blazes, Mr. Miyagi. I do agree with that. Okay. I think Aisha. I mean, she might make a cameo, but I don't think she would have like a big role.
Well, like a cameo like the last episode.
She'll come. I don't think we're not seeing Xander Stone again.
No,
we don't need to. Daniel's okay. Relax, dude. Melissa's theory is true. That means Chris is guilty of either second-degree murder or involuntary manslaughter. What? Grace a wanted man is able to travel like South Korea and make the U.S. talk to a girl. Then, but yeah. Do you think Johnny or Daniel could call the cops on Kreese? Should be able to.
Should be able to, but they're not going to.
This Dragon Master 10 is saying some wild stuff.
I know. I mean, Tori's mom just died. She wasn't looking for anyone to feel bad. I don't even think she realized what she was doing to Sam. You know, she was so lost in her grief. You know, it's not like she went there with the intention of seriously hurting Sam. That's not what she was trying to do. She was so lost in her grief that she wasn't seeing or thinking about anything else. Her head was not in that fight.
Yeah. Tyrell Harrington. I bet when Cobra Kai loses at the Segai Master Ken Dayon will be unhinged. Yeah, probably.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
That was Kreese's whole thing. He knows how to say the right thing to sow seeds of doubt and put himself in position to capitalize on it. Yep. What if during the tourney, Tori gets PTSD from Kim, broke her hand? Because, yeah, possibly. Terry Silver got no.
I don't know about that because, like, Kreese is going to be there to protect Tori, you know? Like, I mean, he will do that.
The guy Sam was walking with is that Axel guy. Who is this Axel guy that people keep talking about? Okay, what is with this guy, like, saying, like, oh, this person's going to clap their cheeks or something like that? Like, dude, relax.
Time this dude out.
Like, do you have, like, a fetish or something, dude? Like, relax.
Time him out.
This real Tyrell was, I don't even know. Cheats once again. Yeah. Sam is I don't even know what that means, nor do I want to.
Nope.
He's going to get the death penalty and find a way out of it. I don't know about that. I think that's a bit Yeah, I don't even want to know what that means, but it's probably something that's not good.
No.
In part 2, Robbie and Tori are gonna have Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah.
Why would Robbie fly
Also,
to Florida though? That doesn't make sense.
yeah. Also, too, like I could see Kreese like
All right, dude.
trying to like reignite Sam's old Tori's old animosity towards Sam, you know, like her old like reignite her old jealousy, you know, like saying about like, oh, the LaRusso girl gets everything. She's never had to fight for anything like you do, and like she gets handed everything to her on a silver platter, like he's gonna really try to weaponize Tori against Sam, especially in that tournament.
The death penalty, Kreese death penalty would be ultimate irony. A man who preached no mercy would be receiving no mercy. Yeah. Sorry, God, we better not see Silver pin another ref. I swear.
I swear to God. No.
13 Reasons Why? No.
I watched.
Axel is a character created on IMDb for episodes 6 and 7. He might be a captain for another dojo. Okay.
Could be.
Have you seen Deadpool and Wolverine? Not yet. I am going to see it on my birthday, though.
I'm going to see it this weekend. This week.
I saw new behind-the-scenes leaks for part 2. Yeah, we all have.
Yeah, they were not pretty hard to find.
But as far as like
some of them could be fake though, because
yeah,
John Hurwitz said yes, actors wear.
They did different scenes. Yeah, they did different scenes.
Okay,
dude, what?
Fuck is wrong with these people?
No. But yeah, so like what I was saying before, well, like what I was saying before, like I wouldn't be surprised if Kreese tries to like reignite Tori's old like jealousy or hatred of like Sam, you know, like basically saying, oh, Sam gets everything handed to her on a silver platter. You know, she was going to be made team captain anyway, whether you quit or not. You know, deep down inside, LaRusso owns that dojo. You know, he's always going to be on her side, and she's over at me. You have to fight for everything, and she has to fight for nothing. Yeah, and like he's definitely gonna. I get the feeling he's definitely gonna weaponize Tori against Sam in that tournament. Like, what do you guys think?
What is with these people? Yeah, I don't get it either, dude.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
It's a possibility.
I can see it.
Yeah, I mean, Chris wants to harness Tori's anger and rage as a weapon.
Remember when he said her like they're always gonna pick the LaRusso girl over you.
He's like, don't be naive, darling.
Yeah, that's like he's trying to basically do what Johnny was trying to do in season 6, episode 3. But I think he's going to be a little bit more, somewhat more successful than Johnny was, because of the state of mind that Tori's in right now.
Yeah.
But while Tori's gonna like feel that hatred for Sam, Sam's not gonna feel that hatred for Tori. She's gonna fight for Tori.
Yeah.
She's gonna want to get her out of there. Like Kreese may like reignite Tori's hatred for Sam, but Sam's not going to have her hatred for Tori reignited. It's not going to happen.
Kreese line, they'll invite you in, but you'll never belong there. Yeah, that's probably how. Because She's in a dojo with a bunch of Korean students that she doesn't know. So
Yeah. Whose dogs were those?
mine.
Wow. What kind of dogs do you have? They sound like Chihuahuas.
One of them is.
Oh. Because they certainly yap. Because he certainly yaps like one.
Yep, all 4 of them. Yep.
How formidable do you think Kwan's going to be against Robbie?
Probably gonna be worse than season 3 Hawk, I guess. I don't know.
I compare it to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, the first one, to his fight with Norman Osborn's Green Goblin. Right, like where Robbie's going to be at a point where Robbie's going to be at a point where in that fight where he's going to feel like giving up, like he's losing everything, like his, and Kwan's just being merciless and beating him senselessly, and like he's feeling like he's losing his dojo, his girl, like everything that matters to him, and that he's going to be nothing in this life. And just like when Norman like had Peter cornered and was beating him senselessly and saying that he spun his last web, like that, like what gave Peter the strength to keep, like, just as the Green Goblin was ready to finish Peter off for good, what was it that gave Peter the strength to fight back and be just as powerful, if not more so powerful, than the Green Goblin? What was it that the Green Goblin started doing that gave Peter back his strength? Anyone? CKW, Tristan? Hello?
Tristan?
What was it that the Green Goblin said to Peter that gave him back his strength?
I don't
and gave
remember.
him the will to keep fighting. He started making threats about hurting Mary Jane. Imagine if Kwan puts Robbie in that same situation in the Sekai Tekai fight, where he has Robbie down, and just right before he's about to finish Robbie, and Robbie accepting his fate, Kwan starts making threats towards Robbie about hurting Thoery, about what he's going to do to Thoery after he's done with him, and that Robbie won't be able to do anything about it. That's going to give Robbie the strength that he needs to be just as formidable as Kwan is, like, and just as powerful, and even more powerful too, because Kwan's going to go into that fight with nothing left to lose, even if he loses, while Robbie's going to be going into that fight with everything to lose if he loses. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Like, I could picture that just being like just like roughly similar to that fight being roughly similar to the Spider-Man versus the Green Goblin fight.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Sam does
exactly,
beat
Tyrell, and that's what a lot of people see. That's what a lot of people are not. Yeah, exactly. If Sam does beat Tori at the Sekai Tekai, it will be all about winning her friend back instead of winning the trophy and the money.
Yeah, I like
Exactly.
that more.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what a lot of fans keep missing. Like they want Tori to win for the sake of having a win. But it's like Mr. Miyagi said in Karate Kid 2. Never put passion over principle, because even if you win, you lose. And that's what Tori's doing right now by joining Cobra. When she rejoined Cobra Kai, she's putting passion over principle, where even if she wins, she still loses. Like I respect her defending her mother. I respect that so much. Like I respect that her fighting for her mother. I respect that completely. I totally do. And if she and if Tori was still on Miyagi-Do's side and this happened, I would say, you know what? Tori has more of a reason right now than Sam does to win the Sekai Tekai now. But now, because she's a part of Cobra Kai, she's still gonna, even if she wins the fight against Sam, she's still gonna lose. Either way. Because even if Cobra Kai wins, she's gonna be trapped in that dojo forever, and they're being tortured by being. She's gonna be trapped in that dojo for the rest of her life because Kreese will never let her leave. I mean, didn't take much for him to get her to rejoin, did it? Um, and even if she does win against Sam, and even if she does win against Sam, but Cobra Kai still loses. Guess what? Guess what? Her mom's still gone. She's still in a custody battle with her brother, who it seems like she abandoned um to go to the Sekai Tekai. And she um and not to mention, she won't even have Cobra Kai because Cobra Kai is banned in the valley, and Kreese can't. While Kreese may be able to, I don't mean that he would physically keep her there, but emotionally he would, because he didn't physically bring her back to Cobra Kai. He emotionally pulled her back there. He emotionally pulled her back there in that part when they met in that parking lot. All it took was one appearance from Kreese and a few choice words, and that was it. Like, he was able to get into her head and little by little lure her back. Um, but yeah, even if she wins and Cobra Kai loses, it's Cobra Kai still loses. Her mom's still gone. She's still in a custody battle with her aunt over her little brother, who it seems like she like kind of like I don't know, she left uh, to go to South Korea. Cobra Kai's banned in the All Valley, so she won't even have that. And while Kreese may be able to like walk around to be able to show up from time to time, he's not going to be able to in the valley without getting caught. He's not going to be able to stay there. He's not going to be able to stay there, so she won't even have like really Kreese. So that's why I can't see Tori winning now.
Yeah.
Sorry, am I kind of like taking over this stream? I don't. Yeah, and Roundtable's got a point. Like, Kreese has done many illegal things, but like when I said that Kreese would keep Tori there, right. When I said that Kreese would keep Tori there, I didn't mean physically. I meant emotionally.
Yeah.
Which is just as dangerous.
If Johnny did not get into a fight with Mike Barnes, Devin never would have started cheating. Yeah.
Maybe Johnny didn't distract him. He might start doing it.
Hasn't thought this thing through. She made a very impulsive decision. Yeah. It makes it seem like Kreese is like a free man in public. Yeah.
I was sure it seems like him like hiding in hoodies or something.
What's the point of having what's the point of having him like beat up that doctor and those prison guards when all he had to do was wait a few hours and he would have been let go?
Right.
So like,
what's the point
of doing that? You're just gonna have him be a wanted man roaming around like nothing happened. Like
have him be like sneaky. Have scenes where he's like trying to sneak around.
Like you can't like give him some sort of disguise to like you
put him like in a hoodie or something. Make him wear like a hoodie to hide himself or something.
Like this dude is asking to get caught.
I know, and in all honesty, Daniel and Johnny actually could have still kept Kreese in jail too. But if you think about it, because they could have still pressed charges against him for assault, battery, and attempted murder on their lives. Remember back in season 3?
Yep. Miguel, Robbie, Sam, Tori, Kenny. I would swap Kenny with Dimitri, but other than that,
that's pretty much that would have been the perfect 6.
Okay. Yeah.
And all honesty,
of course, they have to go ahead and tamper around.
Right, and neither.
They're like, in all honesty, obvious. We have to change it up. Like,
in all honesty, neither Kenny, Devin, nor Anthony should be going to this tournament.
Yeah, when Daniel when Daniel put Anthony in his top 6, I'm like, really, Daniel?
Yeah, they're both of them being way too biased.
Like, there's no you actually think Anthony has a chance.
Right.
No, he's your son.
Like even Anthony said, like, why did you fake me out? There's no way that I actually had a chance.
Yeah, him putting him in his top 6, really, Daniel. I know he's your son, but come on, man.
Yeah, and then Johnny putting Devin in his top 6 was a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, over Hawk,
but
really.
I will say this though. I will say this though. At least like Daniel kind of like accepted it. When Daniel brought Barnes in, he was willing to accept where the decision fell. Like,
yeah,
I will say this. Johnny, not so much.
Like, even Daniel was like, I heard about your fight the other night.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, I respect Johnny for defending Devin, but in regards to
he's trying way too hard.
Him like trying, to convince Barnes to change his lineup, to change his opinion about Devin. Like
Barnes is not biased. He knows what he's doing.
Right, that's what I mean. He's not biased. He should have just let the decision fall where it was going to fall.
And Johnny distracted him too. He would have suffered doing good.
Right.
Distracted him.
Yeah.
And in his eyes, she wasn't doing the best. And he's not being biased. He doesn't even know her.
I would pick Dimitri. He has more experience. What is Kim went to America with Kreese when he saw Tori? Because it only makes sense that Kreese had private jets. And what if Kreese is talking to Tori since he can't? That's a bit ridiculous, but
yeah. Like, in all honesty, I don't think anybody killed Tori's mom. I think it was just because
she died from a blood clot. How is anybody going to cause a blood clot? That doesn't make sense.
Right. That's what I think it was.
Yeah. Like we said before, if Kreese did it, he deserves the most painful death.
Right. I don't think everyone will hate Devin, but they better give her a really good arc in part 2 to make up for what she did.
Yeah,
in
she
part
she
1.
has to come clean.
Yeah.
If she
Even if she does,
doesn't,
it's too late. She's gonna be in the tournament, so.
yeah, she does. She does not deserve to be in the tournament.
Yeah.
I don't know how she feels
All
proud
right.
about doing that.
I read that snake venom is linked to blood clots. Yeah, but that's a stretch though. Like, you really think?
Yeah, the stretch.
Really think Kreese or Kim or Silver is gonna like extract snake venom and put it in the pasta? Like,
Yeah, why would even then? Why the crowd?
like, are people really
What did she do to him? She never did anything to him.
like, and like if Kreese actually
Like,
did
how
do
would he
that,
do
he
that?
deserves to die with no redemption. Like, that's just
Like,
ridiculous.
she never
Right.
did anything to him.
But,
He
like,
always goes
how would he
after
do
people.
that? how would he do that? Like, how would he
He
put
cares
the
about
blood
Tori in a
clot
way. Why
in?
would he
Like,
kill her
he
mom?
In the
cares
pasta?
about her way too much.
And also, she never. His
Right.
mom never did anything. I don't even think she knows who he is.
Like, Tori is Kreese's new weakness now, because
I don't
now
think his mom knows who Kreese is fully anyway.
because like he shed his weakness in Johnny, but he has a new weakness in Tori. So
Right.
that's the
The
thing.
thing is too, like, how would he put the blood cloth in Tori's mom's pasta?
Yeah,
Like, how is
venom
that
poison.
possible?
So he just breaks in and puts it in her pasta. Like, what do you
puts like the snake venom in the pasta. Like, that was
does he
probably
just bring it in her house or
like that makes absolutely no sense. And that
Right.
Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai are in Barcelona. It will be a lot easier for Kreese and Ken to send their students to attack Miyagi-Do. I don't think they're going to do that. I think it's possible Silver does something in the valley while they're away. But like, I do like Chosen One's theory. Shout out to him of like Silver entering fighters in the tournament not to win, but to sabotage Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai. Because Martin Cove did say that Kreese has to deal with Silver in part 2, so that is pretty interesting.
I swear to God, though, if they have him bribe another ref, they better have Sam. If they better have Sam give Silver the finger.
Yeah,
he better not bribe another ref. Oh my god!
Now imagine if that dude that Sam was walking with on the beach is part of Silver's team.
Oh gosh, maybe that's what's going on.
I just need to know the context of that scene. Like, why?
Yeah,
But,
because a lot of people are jumping to the conclusion that Sam's cheating, which is stupid in my opinion.
No, and like I said, and not. He may be putting the moves on Sam, but that doesn't mean that Sam is putting the moves on him. And she's gonna.
Honestly, it is weird seeing it from like afar, like her walking with another dude at night, but we don't know the context. Like we don't.
Right, and exactly, and honestly, she's not gonna be disloyal to Miguel.
Yeah.
She's not gonna do it.
And if she does, like, you can give her all the hate she wants if she does. Honestly.
Yeah.
You think Devin will get points in the tournament? No,
I could potentially see.
I think Devin's getting knocked out round 1. Sorry.
Yep.
And it may be against Tori again too. That's a possibility.
Yeah, it's possible. I could potentially see though that guy trying to lure Sam over to Silver's dojo, but Sam's not going to go. I could see it. Maybe that's why they're walking on the beach together. Like, I mean, Silver did threaten to go after Daniel's kids.
Yeah.
But she's not going to go.
Yeah.
But that could
Sam's
be like.
not going to betray her dad.
What? No.
Sam's not going to betray her dad.
Yeah. Way too low for her dad.
I just don't see it.
Nope. No, I don't see it either.
She's way too loyal to her dad.
Exactly. No, I don't see it either. I don't think she's gonna go, and I think she's gonna, believe it or not, I think she's gonna see what that guy's trying to do. She'll see right through that guy. If that's what he's doing. It's like, but I wouldn't put it past Silver to do that.
Yeah.
Because he did threaten to go after Daniel's kids. And like he knows that Sam is Daniel's weakness.
Yeah.
Like he knows that Sam is Daniel's weakness. like especially in that tournament. And in his mind, if he could get Sam over to him, like Daniel wouldn't strike Daniel, like that would put Daniel like what state of mind do you think that would put Daniel in?
Oh, that would really fuck with his head. Because that's his daughter.
Like, yeah.
Like, he almost got... Because he was causing problems with his wife. So...
Right. He almost got Amanda. And that, like, look what that did to Daniel. But, like, but we said it before and we said it again. Like, Sam's not going over to Silver. Like, and if Silver even tries that with that guy, she'll see right through it. Like, what do you guys think? You think she'll see right through it?
Yeah, she's a smart girl.
Right.
And she was on Daniel's side the whole time. Like,
right. It wouldn't make sense.
She didn't agree with what Amanda was doing, so.
No.
You know.
Like, she wouldn't even speak to Amanda in that episode.
Yeah, she was just, like, you could tell she was frustrated.
Right. Like, she was completely giving Amanda the silent treatment.
Sam won't let Silver cheat, neither will Tori or increase everyone. Yeah. Fucking try to take Silver's life. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because
whenever like Sam's involved with something bad, Daniel goes ballistic.
Yeah, like remember season 3 when he found out they broke into his house? He got pissed. He went right to that dojo all angry.
Yeah.
And like
he knew who was behind it.
When he figured out where Sam was in season 2, he went ballistic on Johnny and jumped to.
He literally kicked the door in when he tried to shut the door. He was mad.
Yeah, and he lashed out at Robbie too. So like when it comes to his daughter, it takes it very seriously.
Right. I mean, but that's understandable though too. Like,
imagine like his daughter's at his Johnny's house, like, and he's like a grown ass man. He's just a little weird. So.
It is. I mean, but I do think I do understand it from Daniel. I think Johnny should have called Daniel or Amanda.
Yeah, and he should have called Daniel
and just explained to them what happened. You know, like.
Obviously, I understand Johnny was like, you know, he understood like they're just kids that were doing dumb stuff. He definitely should have called Daniel about that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, because. I mean, despite how he feels about Daniel, he is a good, he is a good father. And I mean, at the very least, he should have at least called Amanda, because I think Amanda would have been, despite how furious she would have been furious at the right person and not at Johnny.
Yeah.
If anything, she probably would have been grateful for Johnny for allowing Sam to stay. She probably would have, but I think Johnny would have been able to convince her a little bit more. Just letting Sam just like stay over at his place, or at the very least like take her to Miyagi-Do or something, you know. I think he would have been more successful with Amanda than Daniel. Don't get me wrong, Amanda would have wanted to go down there and drag Sam out of there herself, but at least she would have been mad at the right person and not at the wrong person.
World, I don't know if you noticed, but every time Kreese was the villain, the good guys argue, and there's always a problem. But when Silver was the villain, the good guys get together and team up. What's up, McPizzas? Karate's favorite meal.
Yeah. Yep. You noticed something too, like when hold on. So
Mary, in an interview on Instagram, said that she didn't expect the way Sam's journey ends, but she's satisfied. So Sam and Miguel will have a date like the one they first had in season 1, but in part 3. Interesting. Yeah, I did see that. Person who interviewed her tagged me in their story, so I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, I saw it too.
I was like, appreciate the tag, sir.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, yeah, I saw that too, and I thought that was very interesting. But see, and that just brings like what the chosen one, Jacob, and shout out to him again,
Yeah.
said. You don't know where the story doesn't. Their story doesn't end at the Sekai Tekai. Like you
Yeah,
don't
they're
know
not.
what's gonna happen.
Yeah, they're not going to end with
Even
the
if
Sekai Tekai.
even if certain characters don't get a win at the Sekai Tekai, it doesn't mean they're not going to get a big win outside of it.
Not every
Because the
kid's gonna
whole
win the
theme of the
tournament.
show,
Like they're
the
like,
whole
oh, Miguel needs to win because he needs it for college. Like, I don't think college is going to care if he wins the Sekai
Yeah,
Tekai.
and then the Hawk fans would be like, Hawkins win.
The show is that you're not defined
Like,
by a trophy.
And and the chosen one had the quote of the year. Like if just admit that he's your favorite character, so you want him to win. Like just say that.
Yeah, like the Hawk fanboys can't. They
don't
just want
compensate some bullshit out of your ass and make up like a bunch of like stupid and silly reasons for them to win.
For Miguel and Hawk,
like just admit you want them to win.
Miguel to win. Like I need to know why you guys want Hawk.
If you want Miguel to win because he's your favorite character, then just admit it. If you want Tori to win because she's your favorite character, then admit it.
Yeah,
and
especially Hawk fans. Why do you want Hawk to win?
Tori's my favorite character, but I want Sam to win it because Sam's fighting for the right side.
And I love Miguel. He's probably my favorite character, either him or Johnny. But I know Robbie needs to win this tournament. He's been second place both times.
Right, and watching part 2, they give her that reason.
Yeah,
for why she could win it.
Because Jacob did make a valid point. There's a gap between Sam and then Robbie, Miguel, Tori when it comes to like motives for winning the tournament. There's a huge landslide because we've seen their motives for winning it. We haven't seen Sam's yet, and they really haven't done much with their character in part 1 aside from the Tori stuff.
And I think
we just need to see more motivation from her character. Like we want to see what she's fighting for.
And I think we're going to see that in part 2.
Yeah.
Because I think that the reason for that was they can't squeeze everybody's arcs in part 1. And when it comes to that tournament, that's where it's going to matter, you know? That's where it's going to matter the most. And if you think about it too, sorry. I was gonna say, if you think about it, and they didn't really give Robbie much of a reason for winning the Sekai Tekai until the end of part 1.
Yeah,
they gave Robbie a reason to win team captains for part 1, but not really a motivation for winning part 2. And just like Sam, I think that motivation is going to come full head and full circle in part 2, where a lot of fans are going to find themselves who were initially rooting for Tori and Miguel will find themselves also rooting for Sam and Miguel. Will also find themselves now, intentionally or unintentionally, rooting for Sam and Robbie when they see what their motivations are.
Yeah.
And how I know that is because that's how I felt up until season 4, when it came to Tori and the All Valley. If you would have asked me post season 3 that I would be rooting for Tori to win the All Valley, I wouldn't have believed it. But when season 4 came around and we saw her, and we saw go, and we were able to get, we saw those layers to her, and we saw so much different layers to her character, like that she got that development. I found myself on Tori's side. I found I mean, don't get me wrong, I was rooting for Sam and Miyagi-Do, but I also knew that Cobra Kai had to win that tournament, and I found myself actually rooting for Tori too to win. I was glad to get that win, and I'm glad she got it.
Yeah.
He deserved it. I mean, whether Sam got it legally or not, it doesn't matter. Tori deserved that win. Sam didn't.
Yeah, true. Silver secretly working with Master Kim. I think it's a possibility because by the looks of it, Master Kim did not like Kreese. Like, he was like, you are a student, not very good student. But he may ended up liking Silver a lot more. But Dr. Miguel needs to win because he started the show, ends with him. Yeah, I hate that argument. What people don't understand is that it's not going to end with the Saikai Taikai. Like, people need to stop.
Right, exactly. I just said that. It's not going to end at the Sekai Tekai. There's gonna be more story.
Like, I'm like, don't you think that there's gonna be some sort of aftermath after the tournament? Because if Cobra Kai does lose, do you really think they're gonna let that go so easily? Like, come on. Like, come on, they're gonna retaliate.
Exactly.
You know, like, it's Cobra Kai.
Especially since there's a part 3. Yeah,
it's Cobra Kai we're talking about. They're gonna retaliate. Come on.
I just wonder how.
Don't be that naive. Yeah, Rob needs to win. I agree with that, 100%.
I mean, and I know that karate doesn't like think that
Cobra Kai wins. They go global. That's like trying to shut down McDonald's.
Yeah, they're
right. I know Cobra Kai. I know Cobra Kai karate thinks that Cobra Kai is gonna win.
Cobra Kai never dies.
But
quote.
I don't
it's
think
just a quote.
That's a quote.
It's literally just a quote.
It's a cool quote, but it doesn't mean it's actually true.
Like Cobra Kai, the show never dies because like the show will live on for generations because it'll probably end up being one of the most, probably up there with Breaking Bad for one of the most rewatched shows of all time.
Yeah.
I think things really fell apart in part 1 after Chosen left for Okinawa. Also could have helped Tori with her issues. Yeah. Surprised.
Although if you think about it,
you just had him leave.
Master Kim could actually prove that quote true.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, how the fuck is this guy still alive?
I know, dude. He must be taking some magic potions or something.
Like this guy has to be 150 years old. Like this dude probably took Compound V or something. Like,
yeah, dude. He has like the thing where he won't age.
CKW Tristan. He's Cobra Kai, and Cobra Kai
never dies.
Makes sense.
Simply because it doesn't want to.
Like he's only too angry to die. I think it'd be really funny if Silver randomly decided to report Kreese to military authorities for killing Captain Turner. That'd be a bit random, but you know, it is something he would do. You'd have to find the evidence, though. Anyways, I have to go. Okay, bye. Make pizzas. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, bye. Bye, make pizzas.
It's the final season, then Miyagi-Do never dies. Oh my god, that doesn't matter, but okay. Also, I take cold showers. That's why my name is Cold Showers. TMI, dude, but whatever. I read that Kim Sung-young is 104 years old. He has to be older than that because, like, in the flashbacks, he looks like 70 years old. So how old is he?
Yeah, and then he's like freaking 150.
Like he had a beard and like gray hair. Like how old is he? He has to be older than 90. Like he has to be older than 90.
Yeah.
Cause like he looked like he was 70 in the flashback.
I didn't know the age he was like like in the flashback.
Yeah, like in the flashbacks, he has to be at least 70.
Still.
Because he already had gray hair.
Still.
If he's like 90, I guess it makes sense.
Like his longevity needs to be studied. Like,
I guess if he's 90, but
even still, like 104. I mean, like, come on.
Obviously, there's people that probably lived up to that, but it's freaking like you got to freaking take care of yourself.
I mean, how is he like still active? Like
he walks way too he looks like way too fine. Like for one,
I don't think
4 years old.
I know.
I don't think Kreese is justified for it. Because like I think he didn't need to because they had backup arrive, but I think he just did that because
he did it out of anger.
Because it was out of anger, and like I mean, the captain literally just tried to kill him, and like he kept his girlfriend dying from him.
Yeah, so and he kind of uses it against him.
He's like, It's like, you're right. I won't make that mistake again. No mercy.
Like, obviously, he shouldn't have done that, but like,
yeah, like, he shouldn't have done that, but you know, it's
But
war.
at the same time, you can't blame him for it, you know?
I think he
Can't necessarily
was
blame
in
him
his
for it, you know?
50s in the flashbacks. The actor played him was like 54. Their debate
been.
going on, and I think it's done because McPete's is left. Kreese killed Captain Turner. Yep. I mean, it was Vietnam. It was war, so
I mean, like,
a lot of people are getting killed.
He shouldn't have done it. He shouldn't have done it knowing that they were going to get rescued. But at the same time,
all the backup.
I don't think Turner.
I'm not saying that.
I don't think Turner would have had to kill Kreese because backup showed up. There was no threat there, so they didn't have to fight.
So I think he was actually genuine. Like he's like.
I think the only reason the captain was like revealed to him that your girlfriend died in a car accident and that he was showing him no mercy was because he was fighting for his life. And he wanted to fight. He wanted to get into Kreese's head.
He wanted to give him an advantage
to weaken him, to better his chances to beat him and survive. And
they had no choice but to fight.
Yeah, and but since like the U.S. Air Force arrived to save them, they didn't need to fight for their lives anymore because they blew the other soldiers away.
Like I said, not that I'm saying that Captain Turner deserved to die, but at the same time, though, I don't necessarily.
He had it coming, though.
Blame Kreese.
You don't use somebody's death against somebody like that. You don't do that.
Right. I mean, he shouldn't have killed him, but because I mean, nobody deserves to really die, but I don't necessarily blame Kreese in that moment for being pushed that far.
Yeah.
You taught me to teach no mercy. I'm gonna show.
Is 9? Yeah, he has to be at least 90 in the flashbacks because he already has gray hair. No, because she's almost 18, so there's no point. Kreese will die. Quan will. Okay. Honestly, don't think Kreese. People.
I hated that theory.
For some reason, people think he's Homelander all of a sudden. It doesn't make sense.
He's not that type of evil. Yes, he's not a good dude, but he still cares about Thoeries.
Yeah, he cares too much about her to do that. That's ridiculous.
He doesn't even know her mom like that. He never I don't even think he's met her. Why the fuck did he kill her?
Turner was evil, but what Kreese did, but still, it was Vietnam.
I would say Turner was funny. I mean, obviously he wasn't a good dude. But
it was still, it was in the Vietnam War, and the circumstances. I'm not justifying it, but I'm just
I can't hold him against him. He's angry.
Entirely hold it against him.
Hey, he taught him to show no mercy.
It was still it was not a good decision.
No, no. Like I said, I would never say that Captain Turner deserved to die, because I mean nobody really deserves to die. But at the same time, though, I can't blame Kreese, and I don't justify Kreese killing Captain Turner. But at the same time, though, I can't really blame Kreese for being pushed that far, because Captain Turner did push him that far.
Yeah, you kept teaching him no mercy, then you reused his his girlfriend's death against him. What you expect?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Kreese usually just goes after enemies. Tori's mom wasn't she wasn't an enemy, so.
Or people that he perceives as enemies.
Yeah, he never saw her mom as an enemy, so why would he do that?
I mean, they needed a girl fighter, and Kim Doja didn't have one, so he had to go get back.
So is there top student in Kim's? So I guess they don't have any top students of girls.
I thought they would enter way before the season started. I thought they would introduce a female student that close with.
At least have one.
But apparently not. Apparently,
are they not good?
Apparently,
I guess.
Apparently, Kim Dae-yoon is fine with Kreese putting all his faith in Tori. Apparently,
maybe. Yeah. Damn, her fighter's not as good as Thoeries, I guess.
Yeah, and I've gotten a lot of theories. I've gotten like a lot of theories of like, oh, Kim Dae-yoon's gonna torture Tori if she loses. Kreese isn't gonna let that happen.
No.
And that's another thing. Like Kreese is gonna have to make a tough decision. He's gonna have to choose between them because he's close with both of them.
Yep.
He's gonna have to make a tough decision.
Yep. And ultimately, he's going to side with Tori.
Kwan's not going to get disqualified. They need to keep him in as long as possible for so that either Robbie or Miguel beats him in the finals.
Right. And not only that,
it's going to take all four of them to take him down. Dimitri, Hawk, Robbie, Miguel. It's going to take all four of them.
Yep. Also, too, think about it like this. Kreese is going to ultimately, it does put Kreese in a tough spot, choosing between Kim and Tori. You know he's going to choose Tori, and Kim's going to know that, and Kim's going to see that as a betrayal, and that's when pardon me for this, but that's when all hell is going to break loose.
Yeah, and if that happens, she may end up going back to Silver. That is a possibility.
Yep.
Even though Silver kind of screwed her over a bit and she was kind of like just disgusted with Silver. Kreese chooses Tori over Kim, and Kim's probably going to go back to Silver.
I don't think that's going to push Kreese and Tori to or in Tori's case, rejoining Miyagi-Do, but I do think that when the fight happens, that they will ultimately fight side by side with Miyagi-Do.
Yeah.
Against Silver, Master Kim, and Sensei Kim.
Who's going to beat Yoon? Don't know. Could be anybody. Could be Miguel, could be Robbie, could be Eli, could be Dimitri. Who knows? But Kim claimed that he was her best student, even though Kwan at nighttime took out all three of them with ease.
Yeah, I could see Hawk doing it. I could see Hawk taking on Kwan. I could say that because they are kind of like alike, in a sense.
Yeah, but
or Dimitri, Dimitri.
But I do think Kwan's going to cause Miyagi-Do a lot of problems.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
I've seen some heated debates on who's better, Miguel or Kwan and stuff, and there's a lot of people thinking oh my God, Miguel is way better, and then there's other people thinking, oh, Kwan would beat Miguel easily. I've seen a lot of heated debates between.
I say right now, Kwan is better than both Robbie and Miguel.
And which I am gonna kind of piggyback off of what Chosen One was saying the other day of Miguel was holding back during Robbie and his fight with Robbie for a captain spot. I'm like, are you stupid? Miguel was to Sam, no, I need this. Why would he hold back if he wants the opportunity to be captain and up his chance to get Stanford? Why the hell would he hold back? That makes zero sense.
Exactly. He literally wanted to win.
Miguel fans just making up excuses. I'm like, no, Robbie came back 0-2. Miguel blew a 2-0 lead. Robbie scored 3 straight on him. Get over it.
Yeah.
It's a legit win.
Right, exactly. I'll be right back.
Shows that Kim isn't a very good sensei. Kim thought a much inferior fighter was their best student, while Kreese was instantly able to recognize Kwan as the best. Yeah, just the way he goes up to those 3 students
he beat the shit out of the so-called best student, no problem,
with ease.
Especially the best student. That guy was supposed to be the best student. He handled him with ease.
The whipped cream on top of the ice cream and all that. He rips off his badge and claims it.
That dude was supposed to be the best student. He got bodied.
Just absolutely dismantled.
He only got that kick on him because he was distracted. He kicked him in the back.
Like I was like, damn, holy crap! Like, and
Yeah, that's what I was like, can Robbie and Miguel really beat this guy? I'm like,
we needed
really?
somebody like this who's gonna give Miyagi-Do
When I
problems.
saw that, I was like, could Miguel and Robbie really beat this guy?
And the whole question was like, oh, if Robbie wins, then how are they gonna make Miguel lose? Miguel can lose to this guy. Like, it's very possible that Miguel loses to this guy.
Yeah, or he injures him.
Like this dude, I think this dude is capable of beating Miguel. It's very possible.
Yeah. He's capable of beating Robbie too, but I have a feeling Robbie's going to somehow win.
Miguel going to beat Quan for sure. I'm leaning towards Quan beating him.
Yeah, I feel like he could beat Robbie too, but I just feel like Robbie's going to find a way.
Miguel has a bunch of wins across the show, and I'm saying like we need to see Miguel lose convincingly.
I'm sorry, but Robbie has more personal. Robbie has more personal reasons.
So people can finally see that Miguel isn't unbeatable. Like people act like he's untouchable when he's not.
Yeah. And I bet
Robbie's reasons are going to be personal. Are now personal.
Oh yeah, like. For just like Chosen once said, with Robbie and Cobra Kai, like it's personal now because they took his girlfriend away from him again. Like
for Robbie and Sam, this is like if you go back to that scene where Cobra Kai entered the tournament, you could see like everybody else looked angry, but Robbie and Sam, they were the only ones that didn't look angry.
Sam just looked depressed. Like she looked like depressed, disappointed, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, like
she wasn't even angry. She kind of just looked down and like, oh, there goes my friend.
Right. It's like she wasn't like when Sam's upset, she doesn't make eye contact, if you notice that.
Yeah, like she just looks down, like she doesn't even want to look over there because Robbie looked shocked. Like Robbie just looked heartbroken, and like Sam just looks sad. Miguel looks freaking pissed. Like Miguel's like, it's like fuck her then. Like
mad.
Like he looked pissed. Like he looked angry, and then like Daniel looks shocked, and then Johnny just looks down because he knows exactly what happened.
Right, so that just proves that for Sam and Robbie, this just got personal for them.
Yeah. Because Sam lost a friend. Robbie had his girlfriend taken away from him again. Okay, can people stop with this stupid theory? This isn't that type of show, people. Oh my gosh.
No.
Like people think it's Teen Mom or something. Jesus.
Right.
Dude, it's not that kind of show. It's not that type of show.
Everybody else Robbie looked heartbroken, Sam looked upset, but everybody else looked shocked and angry. So that proves right there that
Tori and Miguel need to get back together. That makes
sense. Who the fuck is saying that? God.
So that proves it right there while everybody else has their own reasons for wanting to win this tournament, for Sam and Robbie, it's personal.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, do you think that like, in all honesty, like if Sam and Tori like meet again, like we all know Sam's gonna fight for Tori. I get something, but like if Sam and Tori like meet again, like especially if Kreese is like trying to reignite Tori's old jealousies, which I could see him doing, and coming to an effect, like when Sam confronts Tori, like how do you think that confrontation is going to go?
It'll be interesting. Sorry, what was the question again? Was it like
how do you think that confrontation is going to go
during like the finals, or just like outside?
Like even before the finals. Like even before the.
Like I wonder how Tori's gonna be like mad at her, like because I don't know.
Sam might I think Sam might try to like snap some freaking sense into her, but Tori's not gonna listen.
Yeah, she's gonna say something about how she was always second fiddle or something. I just have.
And like she's always
And
gonna say like
Sam like say that shouldn't matter.
But well, Sam's gonna say like that's not true, and Sam and Tori's
Yeah.
gonna be like, you always have everything handed to you. You have no idea what it's like to fight for what you want, to fight for what you need. And I think like, and she's gonna bring up how like Sam has all these doors open to her, like colleges and all all this money, and she doesn't have any of that. And
Yeah.
two parents who will always be on her side no matter what, and it's
Yeah.
large family, and she's like gonna be like, I don't have any of that, and that's gonna like that's right there. That's where Sam's gonna get that motivation. Like that's where your theory about um about why Sam gives about Sam giving all of her winnings to Tori,
Yeah,
CKW. Like,
because
it's
like
gonna
what?
be
Because like what else is she supposed to do with it?
because
Like
it's gonna be because of that confrontation that's gonna like open up Sam's eyes a little bit. She's gonna be like, okay, now I know what I'm going into this tournament for. Like she's gonna show Tori that she does care, that there are people out there that do care about her. Like, and
Yeah.
she's gonna show Tori that and she's gonna that like when Tori mentions about like the money and having this bright future and how she doesn't have any of that, and how she doesn't think she's ever going to have any of that, and that's why she's that her mom was the only person that she had in her corner, and now she's gone. Like Sam's gonna make it her goal, especially in that tournament, to prove her wrong, even if it
Yeah.
means fighting for her, even if it means she has to fight against her.
yeah,
Like I could see that being like that's why I said I think there'll be a confrontation before like before the finals on the but before her and Tori fight again, and the Sekai Tekai, like that's what's gonna give her the motivation.
yeah. I wonder how that bar scene with Tori and Robbie is gonna go. I have a feeling that
Not well.
Robbie's is not gonna want to talk to her and
Yeah,
keep
Robbie, like in that scene, like Robbie looks disappointed. She like,
yeah, like he looks like he just doesn't want to talk to her at all and just wants
yeah,
to. And like I think Tori might try to talk to him, but like he won't respond
like
to
after
her.
everything we've been through, you went back to that dojo.
Like I don't think he's gonna say anything to her. I think she might
Yep.
go over to him and try to talk to him, but he won't have it and just like won't respond or anything.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
after everything I did, like he did,
Yeah.
you're back in that dojo.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. Yep. Actually, you know what? I could actually see, believe it or not, I could actually see Sam being the one to tell Robbie and even Miguel, it's like, cut Tori some slack. She lost, she like they're gonna be like so angry that Tori returned to Cobra Kai. But I could see Sam actually being the one this time around to say, you know what, cut Tori some slack. Like, she lost her mom. She's not in the right headspace, and Kreese manipulated her back into that dojo. So give her a break. She feels like she doesn't have anyone. You don't know what it's like to lose someone that you care about. And while while Sam may not know what it's like to lose a parent, she does know what it's like to lose someone that you care about. She lost, Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
So I could see, like, while Sam understands their anger, and she may even be angry with Tori herself, a little bit, I could see her now being the ones to tell, for the first time, to actually tell Robbie and Miguel, hey, cut her some slack. All right? She's not in the right headspace, and Kreese took advantage of that.
Would you like hog hair to be orange or black? I hope not orange. I hate the color orange. No offense, Melissa. I know you probably like orange. I just don't like it. I said no offense because I know your profile pic is orange, but I hate the color orange.
That's not my choice. That's not my choice, though. I mean, that's just the choice.
I don't like. Yeah, like they're just asking if Hawk's hair should be orange. I hope not because I hate the color orange. I just don't like it.
Yeah,
and it reminds me of oranges, and I hate oranges. They taste disgusting. But black would be kind of weird. But I don't. I mean, I think it's fine as blue. So
yeah.
So Robbie and Tori made that pact that would stick together no matter what, but that was broke. Yeah. So Robbie's gonna. That's probably the main reason why Robbie looks so angry at her.
But no offense taken. This was actually just the profile fix that pitch that it gave. I don't know how to change it. But again, I think like in a sense, like while Sam doesn't understand what it's like to lose a parent, she does understand what it's like to lose someone close to you, like that you care about. Because I think that this is also where her own relationship with Mr. Miyagi is going to get brought up too.
Yeah.
She's like, because I think like she'll even be like to Thoeries, like, listen, I may not know what it's like to lose a parent, but I do know what it's like to lose someone that you care about, that you love and care about. Like when Tori says you don't understand what it's like because what it's like to lose someone you love because both your parents are still alive and are still around, and Sam could be like, but that doesn't mean that I don't know what it's like to lose someone that you care about, to lose that one person that you love.
Yeah, agreed.
Sorry, I probably sound like a broken I probably sound like a broken record. Like probably seems like I'm just spouting off like nonsense,
I do that a lot too, so it's not a big deal.
I hope I'm saying at least some stuff that at least brings like some interest in some that at least makes some sense and brings some interest to you guys.
But yeah, round table. I think that's the main reason he probably looks pissed off in that scene we got inside the dojo, because they made a deal, stick together no matter what, and that includes stuff happening like that. And and he's not going to be like that. And like she may try to talk to him, and he may say, "I got nothing to say to you." So
I did wish like he went after she left though. I'm surprised we didn't get like a scene of it.
Yeah. We may get a flashback of that though.
Yeah, the idea being floating around that like they did a jump forward, to like so they can show the cliffhanger, and then like episode 6, like the beginning of it could be like a flashback that like shows everything happening behind the scenes,
and then it goes back to present day.
I mean, and it would explain like why Sam looks so upset, like too, and like Walter probably looks heartbroken because they probably both tried to reach out to her.
Yeah, because like it was just weird. Like she left, and then he was okay with just getting like the headband. Like Sam left.
Yeah. They're like, oh, she can leave. Hawk, you're in. Here's your headband. There you go.
He didn't like go after her. I mean, I hope.
I'm like, dude, that's your fucking girlfriend. Go after her.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand Sam not going after her because, like, she probably would have fought Sam, like, right, considering the fight she just had with Sam. I can totally understand.
Yeah, I think it would have been best to keep Sam away from Tori.
Yeah, she'd be like, of course, your parents are defending you again.
Because that was Tori's competition. So
yeah.
Right. I mean,
that would have been best to keep her away.
What I don't like is how, like, when Tori's angry, what I don't like a part about her character. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I love Tori now, love her, absolutely love her. What I just don't like about that's still a part of her character is that when she's angry, she just uses Sam as her punching bag, and I don't think that's right.
Yeah, that's obviously not the right thing to do.
I mean, Sam's not her punching bag, her own personal punching bag. Whenever when she's angry.
Yeah, true.
So that's what I don't like. I mean, not that Sam wouldn't do it willingly, which kind of shows that how pure of a heart Sam had.
Respect to Sam for how she handled the situation, because
she wasn't even mad at her.
Because she could have done what she did in season 5 and just go ballistic, like, "Yo, what the hell are you trying to do?" Like, that were cool.
She understood. She understood why she was mad.
Even when they stopped the fight, she's like, "No, it's okay. I want to keep going." And then when she finds out what happened, then she's like, "Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
maybe we shouldn't fight. This isn't the best idea. This isn't the best time."
Like, she could have been upset, like the way Tori was like getting fighting too aggressively, but then she found out why she was angry, and she understood.
Because Sam was confused because when Tori's about to she was about to punch her in the face,
and then when she got her first point, she got an extra hit on her.
Sam's face, she looks terrified.
And didn't Tori get an extra hit
when
she got her first point?
She's like, "What the fuck did I do? I thought we were cool. What's going on?"
And also, didn't Tori get an extra hit?
Getting those season 2 vibe flashbacks,
Yeah. And then Tori got an extra hit when she got her first point too.
Yeah, and it's like you could tell her mind was going back to the school fight,
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like you could say what a lot of people could say what they want about Sam. Like, you got to admit,
Sam really hasn't done anything so far in season 6 to make people hate on her. There really isn't.
I mean,
but of course, people are always going to find a way to hate on her for no reason.
She's been so chill. She hasn't caused.
She's actually been chill so far.
Right.
So,
I'm talking about
so far.
I'm actually talking about the course of the show. I mean, you could say whatever you want about Sam. Find reasons to dislike her, but you have to admit that at her core, she has a good heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
She does, and when she lets it shine, it really touches you. You can really see it. Even when she's aggressive, and even when she's being annoying to Tori, and she's being annoying in seasons 2 and 4, you could tell that deep down, she's a good person.
Yeah.
She's trying to stand up for, she's trying to do what she thinks is right. But at the same time, she hates being put in the position where, that's why her acting the way she did with Tori came off as more in season 4 came off as more ridiculous than it was threatening, because it was you couldn't take her seriously because you knew that she's a good person. She's not a bully, she's a good, she's got a good heart. Is anyone else there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
CKW, you there? What?
Yep.
But anyway.
I have a theory.
Did I
So it
say
shows
any,
up at the tournament, and Daniel and Johnny don't want Cat. Well, yeah, no one's gonna be happy that Silver's there because nobody wants Silver there. Because
No.
like Chase isn't on good terms with them. Obviously, Daniel and Johnny hate his guts, and we know Chosen comes back to the Seikai Taikai, and obviously Chosen got sliced in the back by Silver, so he's obviously not gonna be happy seeing him back.
Yeah. So I mean, did I say any theories that that you guys liked at all in this stream?
Yeah, they were pretty good.
I mean, no, I mean, in all honesty, you know.
Yeah.
Or because I'm gonna get ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, this was a great stream. I hope I don't bug you guys too much when I just go on and on. I know I could sound like a broken record.
You're good.
Oh, you're good. We need somebody to talk this stream, so.
Yeah, it's not a
What?
big deal.
We need somebody to talk in the stream,
what-
so it's all good.
Oh. All right. Well, I'm glad I could. Hopefully I can give you guys some. Hopefully, I gave you guys some interesting ideas for you to do in a video or something.
Yeah.
I like to keep things interesting. I like to talk to guys like you who really understand the essence of the show in the same way I do. You, the chosen one, the kings of pop culture, Tristan, and Cobra Kai Karate, and Underground, and Roundtable, and even Jedi Joey. Because you guys understand what the show is truly about, while most characters just paint it as black and white as the original was, and they're forgetting what this show truly represents.
Yeah.
It's not about whether a character wins or loses. It's where their journey leads them to. Because at the end of the day, and as the chosen one has said, you're not defined by a trophy. And
yeah, I agree.
Something that Daniel and Johnny and now Tori are gonna learn are learning the hard way.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you on Instagram, and you too, Tristan, on Instagram. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone.
All right.
Have a good night. See you guys next week.
Next week. All right, we got some exciting news on The Boys and Invincible. So we're going to talk about Invincible first. Season 4 has been confirmed, even though we don't even have season 3 yet. Season 4 has been confirmed. And, Mark is going to have a brand new suit.
Invincible.
Let me pull it up real quick.
So have you watched all seasons of Invincible?
Yeah, I started binging it in May or June.
I need to finish.
I binged it, but
I watched some of it. I love it.
Well, Mark, let me see if I can pull it up. But Mark will have a new suit in
So
season.
they already confirmed season 4 before we got season 3.
Yeah, they already greenlit season 4. We don't even have season 3 yet. But Mark will have the blue and black suit that he wears in the comics. Yeah. And the showrunner said that this, with this new suit, that this is his darkest, the darkest phase of his character, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting, and we don't have season 3 yet.
I wonder when it's coming out next year.
it's most likely going to come out early 2025 because they did confirm that it's not going to be a 2-year gap like season 1 and season 2. And I hope they don't do the 2 parts thing again because
I was okay with that at first, but I thought it was going to come out like in January. It came out like in March, like, part 2.
Yeah, it came out
forgot
like
about
April.
Like people forgot about it. When it came out, nobody was hyped.
Yeah, and it was just really weird. Like, you're doing the 2 parts thing in its second season, really? Like,
nobody
it was the final season, then I would understand it. But it's the second season.
Like, nobody was talking about it for like when I first.
You already got season 4 like playing. Like, you don't even have season 3 yet. Like,
and now since it's all out now, people actually love season 2 now. Since
like season 2 had a very emotional ending, and I loved it. So season 3 will be interesting. I don't know if you finished the show yet, so I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's really good.
I've seen some clips on YouTube, but I haven't fully watched it. I've finished season 1. I watched half of season 2.
Yeah, but the ending to season 2 is really good. I don't know which season I like more. I love them both, to be honest.
If I had to out of all the episodes of season 2 I've watched compared to season 1, I still first season 1, but if I watch the last episodes of season 2, I might change my mind.
I do think Omni-Man's more of a threat in season 1 than he is in season 2. Because season 2, he looks like more regretful of what he's done.
I wouldn't even say he's a villain now.
He's not even you can't really call him a villain anymore because
season 1 he was definitely a villain.
Because season 1 he was a full on villain, and he was planning stuff behind the scenes because he's been waiting for his son to get his powers so he can enact his plan.
Even though he did care about his family overall, his plan was more important to him.
Yeah, he was obviously he genuinely cared about his family. But once his son got his powers, that's when he can finally enact his plan to take over Earth.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's so regretful, because his family actually taught him how to be a little caring. If he didn't have his family, he would still be this evil, no feelings at all.
Yeah, and now his reputation on Earth is tarnished now because
how can he go back?
Because they witnessed what he did on the news station.
He literally killed so many innocent people with no regret.
Yeah, and then he just beat his son to a pulp.
How can he just go back to Earth and be like, "Oh, I'm a hero now. I'm gonna save you all," and I just killed half of you guys, innocent people, with no regret.
Yeah, and now he's on the same side. Alan's on the same side as him, and he's saying he misses his wife. The damage has been done. She wants nothing to do with you, dude. It's just. I'm interested to see what they do with his character because he's not really a villain anymore. He's more remorseful. He's more regretful. And, the people that he meets on the new planet that he goes to, that has an impact on him as well. So I'm interested to see what they do with that. The other news is we got a spinoff. Amazon announced Vought Rising. Soldier Boy is getting his own spinoff with Stormfront, so we get to see Stormfront again. Obviously, this is a prequel to The Boys. It's set in the 1950s. It's centered around Soldier Boy and Stormfront, who she wasn't Stormfront back then. I believe she was Liberty back then. They dived into that in season 2. But I'm very excited for this. So happy that they're doing a spinoff of Soldier Boy.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting if they keep him alive in this last season or not. But we do know that
I don't know.
Even with the last season, we know we're going to see him again because of the spinoff. So we get to see, more of his backstory and like what Stormfront was up to. And we do know like they meet back in the day. And they're the ones who founded Herogasm, so we might get an episode that rivals season 3, episode 6.
Since what we know about Stormfront can be a very, tough show.
And obviously, and it could be like some conflict because Stormfront's technically the enemy because she's I'm not gonna say it on stream if you know. Yeah. And Soldier Boy is a full-blooded American, so it'll be interesting how that plays out. And
even like the stuff he was doing back in the day was like pretty much like planned out. It was like, it's propaganda, but he's still
but it'll be interesting to see what his outfit's going to be because he wasn't wearing his suit back in the 50s. In the footage we saw in season 3, he was wearing a normal like soldier outfit and stuff.
And then he got this suit later on.
So they got a whole universe planned out. You got Gen V season 2, 2025, 2026, The Boys season 5, the final season. Get The Boys Mexico at some point.
I really hope this isn't too much.
Yeah,
because they're kind of doing what they usually make fun of.
Yeah, and you have Vought Rising at some point. I don't know. I have no idea when it's gonna be out. It's probably gonna be a while.
This is like kind of stuff they make fun of.
They have so many projects.
Doing it, so I hope it's good.
Yeah, they're kind of becoming the thing that they made fun of.
Because do we really have freaking Boys in Mexico series or like?
Yeah, I wonder what.
Or this Vought show you just said, whatever.
Yeah, I'm excited for it because it's got Soldier Boy in it, and we get to.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one with the Soldier Boy and Stormfront. I'm excited for this one, but the other ones, are they really necessary?
Because we actually get to see what happened back in the day and like how Soldier Boy became who he is. So that part will be interesting, and you could see how like his team was formed. Because like he had his team in Vietnam, which Vietnam, I can't remember what time frame that's in. It was like the 70s or something. This takes place in the 50s. So it'd be interesting to see how long this series goes. I think it'll like lead up to the point where he gets betrayed by his team in Vietnam, and like he gets sold off to the Russians. And that leads to Homelander taking his place eventually. But I'm very excited for this series. Jensen Ackles is phenomenal. Yeah, I'm so happy for him. So we also got news that Robert Downey Jr. is returning to the MCU. Not to play Iron Man. He is playing Doctor Doom. And I'll be honest, I do not know how to feel about it.
I don't my pause is I love seeing RDJ back. Like him as Iron Man is probably one of my favorite characters of all time. He's pretty much the MC. He's pretty much the MCU for me. It's kind of like really kind of it's emotional seeing him back because he pretty much started it all. I mean, he did start it all. But the negatives, you could have got somebody else to play Doctor Doom, and I could just tell this is desperate. We know why they're doing this.
Yeah, because we're not gonna get Spider-Man 4 in a while, and he's basically the face of the MCU at this point with the old Avengers gone. Yeah. So it's gonna be kind of rough. But obviously, I hear Deadpool and Wolverine is good. As I mentioned before, I won't be able to see it until my birthday, which is Monday. But
Monday.
I'm excited to see it. I heard a lot of great things about it.
I don't know if they confirmed or not if he's playing like a Tony Stark variant where he turned into Doctor Doom. He's playing the full-on Victor Von Doom. I don't know if they confirmed.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just really weird to me because he played Iron Man. And now he's playing Doctor Doom. I just don't know if he's going to be able to fit that persona is the thing.
People would say, well, they don't have to show him out of the mask. Well, they're obviously going to show him because they show who he's. They show him. They're going to take off his mask in the movie.
Yeah. So, and how they gonna explain that? Like, you have like they're gonna say, "Oh, you look just like Iron Man." Like,
Yeah, like obviously there's like comic where like I think Doctor Doom or Tony Stark turned into Doctor Doom, but they should. I don't think they confirmed whether he's playing Victor Von Doom like regular Doctor Doom or he's playing like a Tony Stark who became Doctor Doom. I don't know.
yeah. So it's interesting, and then he'll be in the next 2 Avengers movies.
Yeah, I guess they're just scrapping all that Kang stuff.
Yeah, because the actor got into trouble. So
Yeah,
it's disappointing because he
Yeah.
was supposed to be the villain, and
Yeah. Even though like so far it hasn't been the best way they showcased him, I was pretty interesting to see him in the next Avengers movie. But
it sucks because the one movie he was in was not that good, and
they put him in an Ant-Man movie.
yeah, and then they fired him. They fired him after the stuff, so he's not coming back. So the King.
I guess they just don't want to deal with that. They're like, you know what? Let's just scrap that. Nobody really liked him that much anyway. Like
so
the Kang character.
Yeah, so the King stuff is wasted now, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I was just so excited to see like him in the Avengers movies.
Yeah. I never watched. I haven't seen Ant-Man 3, but like I heard that Ant-Man beats King, which is wild.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's pretty wild to me. But
how the fuck you gonna have the main villain lose
to Ant-Man of all people?
And I don't want to hear people. Oh, it's probably just a variant of King. I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's the problem with multiverse now. Is that's their excuse to justify everything. Oh, it's just multiverse. It's multiverse. That's just a variant. They can do this with that. Yeah. Like, seriously?
Yeah.
Like, so
only way it works is like No Way Home, or maybe somehow they make this, Tony Stark being Doctor Doom work too, if they write it right.
Yeah.
This might work.
Like, I know they've been trying to get RDJ and Chris Evans back for a while because they're desperate. And
that's the reason it's negative, because it's clearly why I already know why they're doing this. It's pretty desperate why they're bringing them back. Like RDJ's back. Oh, this is gonna get people's asses in seats.
Yeah, because they got to get the audience in, and we are getting Captain America 4 soon. I believe that's in February of 2025.
Pretty excited.
I am intrigued because I did enjoy.
We're one of the few that actually enjoyed Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Love the cliffhangers. Like, it had me like excited for like next week's episode. Like, oh, can't wait for next week's episode. Like, I was enjoying it. And
every week I was actually getting excited. Like, oh wait, that's actually pretty good. I'm actually excited every week, especially after that episode where he bashed somebody with the shield.
Yeah, when he killed that whatever they call it, I can't remember what they're called, but killed that guy with his shield. Like, that was interesting. And
there's no way people can tell me they weren't hyped to see the next episode after that.
Yeah, because like that was just a huge cliffhanger, and like the promo they released that week of like him fighting Sam and Bucky was that's what really made it hype, and that finale was pretty good. So and apparently Red Hulk is in this because we got a Red Hulk in it, so that's interesting. I know a lot of people like aren't a fan of like Sam Wilson being Captain America. They're like, he's Falcon, not Captain America. Like,
he's like the perfect person to take up the mantle if they were gonna do that.
I understand that, but like people,
I get it. Like maybe they want to retire.
Gotta understand is that Steve gave him the shield for a reason.
Yeah, his character gave him the shield. He wanted him to be.
Like, he passed it down to him and said, like,
it would be different if, like, Sam just took up the mantle without, Sam.
And he didn't want to be Captain America.
Like, he didn't want to be.
He gave the shield to the government and saying I don't want to be.
Just keep it retired. Like, just leave it alone.
It should be retired. He did not know they were going to go ahead and give it to John Walker.
Yeah. Then that made him realize, okay, I need to be Captain America. He gave it to me.
He's like, okay, if they're going to do this, then I need to honor Steve's legacy.
Steve wanted me to take up the mantle. I didn't want to do it, but I got to do it because they're going to do it. Like, I needed to.
Yeah, because like he knew like he was Falcon, and he knew, and he wanted, Steve's legacy to be like respected and loved on. And
I would understand that people are saying like, I wish they just
retired.
retire the mantle. I understand that, but like, if
Yeah,
anybody's
like
going to take up the
he
mantle,
tried that. He said he went up to them and gave them the shield and said, like,
and if anybody's going to take up the mantle, it's him. He's the perfect character for that.
Like, he's like the Captain America needs to be retired and stuff. And he did not know that they were going to give the shield to John Walker, and he did not like that at all.
Yeah.
And
I said retire it. I didn't say to give it to somebody else.
Yeah, and then like obviously like I don't hate John Walker. Like I think he was genuinely.
I think he was one of the better characters in that show. Like
he genuinely wanted to, be a hero and protect.
I think he was actually a good dude. He's just Captain America.
Like, hey, I'm not trying to be Steve. I just, want to be a hero and stuff like that.
Yeah, I want to be the best Captain America I can be. Like that.
And then, like, obviously, like, I liked his friend in the show because the friend always kept him in check. But, like, when he dies, no one's there to hold him back.
Yeah, he's like, that just made him snap.
Yeah, and like he took the serum too. Like
he's not a bad dude. He's just I would say he's more of a shoulder than
He took the super soldier serum.
And we didn't see it in the scene, but it was pretty obvious he took it.
Yeah, and he consulted with his friend, like should I take it? Should I not take it? Like what should I do? And he takes it, and then not long after his friend dies, and that super soldier serum makes him stronger than he normally is.
Yeah, he's already pretty tough already without it.
So yeah, and that ending because now he's what's the name? Because now he's I can't think of the name.
Well, I think he's U.S. agent now. Right?
Yeah, U.S. agent. Now he's U.S. agent now.
He's now gonna have a black and red white suit.
Yeah, and like he's supposed he's supposed to join the Thunderbolts or whatever it's called.
I'm pretty excited for that movie. I'm actually curious to see that.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the movie. I hope it's good.
Yeah. To be like our version of the Suicide Squad, probably.
Yeah, I don't know if Bucky's going to be in it or not. I'm not sure. We didn't see him in the trailer, so I don't think he's going to be in it. But I think it's cool that Sam's taking on the Captain America agenda. Like, I know Karate isn't the biggest fan of it, but it is what it is.
If anybody's going to take it over, it's him.
Obviously, who do I like better as Captain America? Steve Rogers. 100%.
Oh, yeah, because we barely even got to see Sam as,
But
he's Captain America. He's the Captain America.
He's not going to be Captain America forever. The super soldier the serum wears off. His age catches up with him, and he retires. And he passes it down to Sam Wilson. That's what happens in the comics.
If he wanted to retire, it obviously it would have got retired.
So
he wanted him to take over.
And he goes back in time at the end of Endgame. To have that dance with Betty is her name? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Peggy.
Betty Carter, yeah. So, but I'm going to wrap up the stream, guys. This was a fun one. Talk some Cobra Kai, talk some, Invincible. Can't wait for season 3. Don't know when it's going to come out yet. I assume early 2025, but the showrunner did say
season 5 for it.
Yeah, that's going to be a while. I assume summer 2026.
Yeah, I got to wait. I had to wait for 2 years for season 4.
Yeah, I have to wait another 2 years. It is the final season, so you may want to, wait as long as possible. But, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in Karate's Network tomorrow because he did say he's doing it tomorrow because he was on vacation.
Yeah.
But yeah, more videos to come on part 2 theories for Cobra Kai. And November can't get here fast enough, but it'll fly by. It's the last day of July. Tomorrow's August already. So
August.
But yeah, see you guys soon. Cobra Kai never dies. All right.
Cool. Yep.